Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. I'm reading. Okay. Universe view. Okay. Universe law. Spiritually, prison death symbolize trapped energy, human shadow, parts being hidden instead of healed. The fighting, the death, the suffering, it's like the earth showing us where light is still needed. No one escapes the energetic law that governs creation, not wardens, not owners, not governments. In divine time, the scale balance, not by human, not by courtroom, not by anybody. Spiritual correction will be made. This changed my mind. I just ask you one question about why people die in prison. I never saw prison owners. I think Canada government own the prison, but there are other institution profit in there, like Big Pharma or this. It's all this correction system is very, very profitable, and many of them are people who doesn't have more money to fight, to have good you don't have more lawyers to fight to have a good outcome. So it doesn't mean you are innocent, but you have a harsh outcome because you are poor. Government, I think Canada, they have government lawyers, and these government lawyers, I don't know them. I never have one, but usually they just wanna move on to next big thing because I think they paid by hours. Okay, I think all the lawyer paid by hours, but you are like asset for them. I don't know why this prison things come, justice system, prison things come to my how courtroom. I can say, okay, Elizabeth, give the bread to somebody because somebody owe you bread, but I can keep bread in my freezer without giving it to somebody because courtroom system, justice system never really know if I gave to them or not. I can say they don't care because to the next, they don't really have time for that, which is it should be. Some people die without have what they be given. I repeat, some people die without have what they be given by courtroom or by justice system. That's why we hear in the news, this happened 10 years ago. Why? See, they drag things. They drag. Anyway, so this year I always asking why people die in prison, because before I was watching a lot Doki Day, Canal D, when I had by the way, my name is Elizabeth. Don't forget to subscribe for more from Unix. Go to my website, financetaro.com. You're going to have everything, the books, how to heal yourself, how to find love, everything over there, okay? So this is come to my shock when I was find the answers. So I was shocked to see how the answer I never really asking, like even the owners of this prison, even this government is people too. See? So even they never go to their own prison, because I was asking why always people die in the prison, and we never hear like, oh, he, oh, she owns the prison, that's why somebody died. And I don't know how they do the system when somebody died. Go back when I say I was watching Doki Day. Before I was watching this Doki Day. I love Doki Day, okay, but I don't watch anymore for years because it's staying my brain a lot. So this is a very good thing, but you learn more. But it's like poisoning your subconscious mind because they stay for a longer time. I remember I saw the documentary about I think it's US, the guy who woke, I think he's a night, he's like a serial killer. He have a wife, kids, but he find a woman, I don't know what he's doing with them, and bullying in their backyard, in his own backyard, and his wife like sleeping inside. Not just one woman, many women, many. So this stay until now. I clean my nails, I do everything, never go away. So I found out what you watch matters. What you watch matters. Really, really matter. I mean, big time. Anyway, so I always wonder what their karma with these people. Why they have innocent people die in prison. I don't know how they have process to tell um, their loved one how they die, whatever. I don't know. So I say, why they are not go to their own prison? What they do? And also I remember I saw, I don't know, in the news something. There one celebrity woman, I don't know the name. His son have she's in the, I think she's the wife of, I don't know, they talk about I don't know, many women in the show, they fight sometimes. It's like before I was watching, not every day, sometime, but I saw what I mean. Why they like throwing things to each other, and they are very good looking, and they were very expensive things, but why they throw water to themselves? Why they put this? It was like good, and I said, is this really good? How these people go home, they can have balanced life with all this um, daytime job is toxic. I think they signed more money, but how they balance, somebody call you names, which is paid your lifestyle, how you gonna go home, be balanced? I always asking, so I said, fuck it, I don't watch this one. So I cut. But this lady, I don't know the name, he has a boy. He's about a man, and he's teenager because he went to the prison. I don't know what does he do. He's a good looking too guy. But I saw the clip. They are fighting like open space inside. I was like, where's the guards? How prison works, man. So they fight, and the other one has in French we say rasoir. So he was has one fighting and cutting, fighting, cut. I was like, if somebody cut me as small like this, I'm gonna really scream. And you can see he's fighting for. I didn't know then, like these things really consume my uh, sensitive who I am. So I was like, I was so like, why? Why nobody come to stop them? You can see some bleeding a little bit and cook. So where's people paid to put order in this? And the mother was talking and she's crying. They somebody interview her and she crying. I can feel this woman is like in the um, two places. How she gonna end lifestyle? Because sometimes people have their own lifestyle. Okay, so you build all this your lifestyle in toxic. I can say toxic because you can't go to work and somebody scream your name every day and come back. You need to drink. You need to do something after. So she, you can feel she's sad to have his son in the prison, but she doesn't have choice. Maybe she never be there to his son, or just life change. The son became uncontrollable. Sometimes you can't manage everything. Okay, so I can feel this woman. I say, my God, how? And I was like, why prison? They're like to the next. But now I sit down. I was like, why prison? People die in prison. And they brainwashed us as human, as a society, to see, oh, somebody is going to prison. Okay, whatever, who cares? They should never do this. Some people, they are in prison, they are not supposed to be there. Yes, because they are poor, because somebody framed them. Yes, people can frame somebody. Police can frame people to go prison. Yes, for anything, for race, for jealousy, for ego boost. Take scenario. You have a hot girlfriend, somebody have hot girlfriend, and police is human, by the way. Police are human. So they see the hot girlfriend of somebody who maybe doesn't have any title, and he wants that girlfriend, and he doesn't know what to do. So human and ego come to the mix. And police maybe gonna see how can this guy do this, or going somewhere. He gonna see what the other doing. They can find something to frame them, so they can take a girlfriend. You can't believe now university wanted me to give the real example. This is very personal. I don't think I can tell the name because she's gonna be so mad with me. University, next time. I don't want to tell this. How I can frame this true story, and I have the insight this year. I didn't know. Okay, so this is personal for her. How I can frame this? Somebody I know. This is true story. and heartbreaking because I just asked somebody when I was in vacation. I say, did you really fall in love? Did you? I know love is very big name, but I ask it very intimate time and intimate place, intimate. We were two on of us just eating, okay, in public place anyway. It's a woman, by the way. Don't freak out. So I ask, did you really fall in love? I don't know why I asked this question. She responded to me, what do you mean? I say, somebody in my conscious never will leave my brain, and I don't want it. I don't want to consume this person in my brain, but it never leave my brain. So I know true love, that kind of, but not in an obsession way. So did you really fall in love? So when I share this, she became, whoa, this is true, because I was like, I'm very mile away in ocean, as after ocean, but somebody in my brain, I was like, this is not normal. So I said, wow. She told me something I never knew. She said she fell in love with somebody. She married now and kids. Never sees a guy again. She fell in love with the guy. It's like really love and cheap love. You know, love is cheap, right? People doesn't know. Love is cheap. Love is cheap because God is cheap. God is love and love is cheap. I don't say don't buy Mercedes to your girlfriend or boyfriend, but love is cheap. You don't need 10,000 date. You go to the park, take your tissue, put it there, lemonade, whatever, MP3. See, love is cheap. So she fall in love in a cheap way. That means they're young, you know, young love is cheap, okay? They are like, just look to somebody's eyes and that's it. You don't need much. And she told me something I never knew. She told me, you know, that was the love of my life. I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember. She told me the name. I don't remember. I'm very bad in names. And she told me when we were young. I was like, oh, but I don't remember anything. But I was like, is that time you fall in love? I said, yeah, that was my first boyfriend. Oh my God. I said, yeah. So I said, what happened? I said, why? So you end up with police boyfriend if you thought it was your love? I didn't remember the other boyfriend. I remember her police boyfriend. I never thought this story I can give you guys. I will never give the name because this is very intimate. She told me the police took her from him. I said, wait a minute, what? Yes. You know, police Africa, they don't work like here, but the police, they have the same thing. Don't mistake it. They are human. They can frame somebody. Even here in Africa, they can frame somebody. Yes. Actually, many people go to prison because of framed, especially in our community, Black. Yes, I know people say, but you always go to the race. You are so fear-mongering. Yes, our people own a prison system. Prison system will never be there without Black people will be in prison. I'm not kidding. I repeat, prison system owe a lot for Black people, because without Black people, no prison. They give harsh sentences because many of them doesn't know law. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but you can't just come to me like that. I'm gonna find out what is going on. Yeah, I don't know, but I never really just sit my ass down. No, some people doesn't know they have right. That's why when I was in the COVID-19, I cried by myself, but I was confident. We have law here in Canada, human rights. We have what you can say. Universe, give me the la charte canadienne de liberté. Why? Because when I came here, I learned all the history of Canada to have nationality here. So this opened my mind. It's like, okay, I'm protected with this. La charte canadienne. Nobody will fire you. So they call me in office 3 times. I signed maybe 3 times that they wanna fire me. They never fire me because I was confident if they fire me, I'm gonna sue them. And they knew government pushed this. Something saved me. I believe God because I was working in a government work. La ville, c'est government. That saved me. If I was working in the private, maybe we another story. But people doesn't know we have the charte de Canada, la charte de la loi de Canada de liberté, whatever is. I can go now and I can find it. When I read this, when I have my exam, I was like, wait a minute, I have 100%, by the way. Yes. People fail exam for immigration to have a nationality. I was like, why? It's so fun. I love it because I love history. I love politics. So it was my really good place. I memorized everything. And when I went there, people, I can see their eyes red. They fail exam. I was like, wow, why? Have a good time. And when they call me in the office, they say, Elizabeth, you passed 100%. How? I just told the lady, I said, I love this. I said, what? You're so creepy. I said, yes, I am. I am creepy one. I have 100% and I pass. Okay? So go back to the story. She told me he took her from him because he's policeman. But this policeman became a hero in my life in the future. How God works, but he breaking somebody heart. This story need to be told in intimate way. So I never talk to the audio like this because it's need to be in something else. So people can learn, can give extra value because it's valuable information. I never thought I'm gonna tell this story here, so I don't cite names or I don't accuse anybody anything. Okay, but is this how God works? This damn police became hero, but at the same time he took somebody boyfriend, a girlfriend, because he was policeman, because he loved that lady. And in Africa, police, they are almost mini God. Yes. This is so weird. And I don't know how he I think she I don't know, she threatening him, and he's scared, and he end up fall in love. So he was it's a very good story, by the way. But my point is, policemen are people. Don't we sleep because they are policemen? Don't let them inside of our house because they have badge. No, they need a warrant. You know, police need a warrant to come inside of your house. Yes, before the badge. And is the warrant, you need to see if it's true warrant. You know, that's why you need to watch this movie, the police Hollywood dramas. They are very good, even they are not really scratching the surface, but it's very good to see. They can open a little bit of mind. So when I was watching the docu day before, I was like, wow, policemen really, really work hard, but they are human too. Something I always love to be is a lawyer. Yes, I love lawyer, how they talk in front, how they, talk in front is need really practical practice, because you can be in front, you can forget what we were talking about, but you need to balance two of them. You need to be persuasive. Okay. Anyway, my point is, I was like, why people die in prison, and the prison owners, they never really punished. I want to dig in with this one. And many justice system, they tell people you're going to have this, because somebody owes this, and you can die without having your thing, because justice system, they care less. Yes, justice system is the biggest, and they have too much power. Judge is bigger than the president or prime minister. Even prime minister is chosen by people. This is unbalanced. You see, we choose our prime ministers in Canada, but federal judge is bigger than prime minister, which nobody choose. Something is balanced somewhere. So, do we have power? Imagine an example. I choose prime minister, everybody choose, and judge say step down. And you're gonna step down. Whatever, maybe some scandal, whatever, I don't know. And people choose this person, and people love them, but the judge can shut down. So, are we in the democracy? Are we choosing? Are we have power or illusion of power? Okay. So anyway, my point is, justice system, many people suffer inside. So this woman, my heart go to this woman when she was talking about his son. I don't know what happened to this. He's not a baby. He's a very good looking guy. He's white, and he was really struggling. When you grew up in a limousine, big things, you end up in prison. It's like shock value. But I can see her mom is like, oh my gosh. And they are fighting. I can see the big place. So where is people to save these people? And one day I saw also, I think a long time, I have no idea when, because I don't consume these things. I saw somebody like dragging somebody in prison, like the legs like, wow. I was like, wow, what happened? And they had maybe fight inside the cell, and he died. I don't know when he gonna put in the hallway. I have no idea. And you can see like every people watching from far how he's dragging over there. I think I have no idea. Prison cells, they have maybe 2 people or 4. I have no idea. But this is not a movie. He dragging go there. I don't know where he's gonna leave the body, because you know that if they have life sentences, prisoners, they have life sentences, they have nothing to lose. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. The universe tells me that many dark force they are using life sentences people to finish others. I know in Canada we have a maximum like 25 years. I think is maximum. I don't know, because it changed. I Yes, in US it was like 700. 700 years. I was like, what? How come nobody live like 130? It's come 700 years. They multiply. This is for sure. I have no idea, but anyway. So I was like, when I hear this, is this a joke or what? Why? We can't live this longer. Anyway, so the download is many dark forces, justice system, dark forces. When I say dark forces, people who really, people profiting a lot in death assurance. This is the biggest thing people doesn't know. Death assurance. I don't talk about you and me, in the family. This is a big company, big things. Or just take out somebody. So people who have life sentences, they're used because you can't go above. Okay? You can't go above. You know you're gonna finish it over there anyway. So you make that place like you are in second home. Or your first home anyway, because you don't have home anyway. So they use these people. So policemen are human. They can frame somebody. They can use their power in negative way. You have no idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, this I never I didn't want to do video today because I'm doing my hair. Okay. So I was like, no, I'm just relaxing. But why I'm telling you this? Because I was like, something's going on. People doesn't know, and I hate to be the bad news lady. I'm very fun person. People know me. I like to joke. I like good things. I don't, but I think I need to be a bad guy so we can be good guy together. This means I just want to tell you what I know so you can open your eyes. I don't care which race, and you can come together in the future. Everybody's clean, no illusion. But now we are living in like simulation. Yes, we live in a simulation. We have no idea. I sleep today. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it. Yesterday I took my CCM clothing. I put my head. I put my always cover my head. I was like, when I wake up, I want my head is everything like open. Wait, I'm gonna show you my CCM. Hey, CCM, oh yeah, huh? We're gonna have an election soon. Wait, you know, CCM. I'm gonna show you CCM. Tanzania, you know, all my family is CCM, so I don't think so they have CCM, but CCM. So I was like, I don't know why I took CCM yesterday in my bag, because I have CCM is Chama cha Mapinduzi, Tanzania. So I put this in my head, I put another one because it's cold now. Anyway, very, very good. And when I wake up, don't wake up, just wake up and see my head is open completely. And I'm not really somebody sleep like, no. Like somebody took. I was like, why? This is not the first time happened to me, never. So I was like, what is going on? 2 days I woke up with like a bruises here in my tummy and the other on the hip. I took pictures, but I don't want to show this because censorship. So my head is open. I was like, okay. I was so like mad. I was like, why? So I close my eyes. I just sleep and pray, and I ask universe, give me the what is happening here, because I can't. Just give me. I say, what is going on? Why my head is open? Like I never, like for months now. I don't have this type of. I think 1 month. I had another one. So I was like, who did this? Show me. Tell me. You have no idea. Universe, tell me. Government. So it's the first time I hear this name. I was like, university, what is this? I say, government. You just say me one word, government. What? So what government have to do in my head? I know head is a computer, right? I was like, oh, I tweet in the red. So I say, oh, government, they have people in they practice dark art. I knew, but I never knew. It's like in the air. Like you can't really. Government is too big and too corrupt, and I don't know. It's like they are so in illusion sometimes. Yeah? They have all this budget a year for no reason, billion dollars, and people die in the street because they don't have clothing. People freeze in the winter, but they have this billion dollars and go to the museum and take a plane and go back. See, like, why these people? Is this? I know it's like the connection between what we see and we don't see. But I was like, okay, Elizabeth, I don't wanna go this deep because I know it's like it should be something else. It should be somebody control these entities, these people we think we choose. Okay, that's why I never vote. Yes, I never vote in election. My ass, vote who? Maybe in the future, but I never will vote. Send is a line, my legs is pain, go down. No, never vote. Maybe in the future, but it's not because I know my church doesn't want to vote, but I have church when I married, and see, but I married young too. Anyway, story. So I never vote, and I knew something is going on because it's too ridiculous. Maybe my brain, but it's like why we vote and people never do what we ask, and we come back again, and it's like it's like repetition, and my brain always asks why should I do that, because like I know somebody never changed, so we're gonna vote somebody gonna change something and they never change, and we keep doing the same cycle. See, anyway, so when this university me is the government, I don't want to ask who government, which, but government, what is government? Layers. So anyway, so government can't really have, they can find something, but they can't have the results. So they need to go to the lab, they need to go to the thing to know. So what is government really put in the hand? School systems. And where we do our research, universities. Who control universities? Government. Government control all school system, but where we do researches in universities, and who put money in the researches? Government. Who pays the salary? Them. And why the researches, which is paid by government, they are never public, which government is us give money to them, and them put money to the education system, but what they find out, we are not accessible easily. And I don't want to go far because and everybody say, oh, she's crazy, she need medication because she's crazy, she's intervention, ask psychiatrists. See, when you started doing things, this is not conspiracy, it's not smart than, no, this is common sense. And they call you crazy, you know. But for me, it was black people on prison. Without black people, prison will be closed. That's why in many black people areas, the air is different. That's why they put this low income houses. They put a lot of immigrants, and a lot of them are black. And deterioration. Okay, I remember I worked with somebody, and in this house of government, I will take care of her wife, and when I finish working, just go to take my bus, open just door to take it. It's outside, everybody there. You feel like you never survive to take 10 steps to the bus stop. And it's the day, it's not night. You see a lot of young boys are just there, like young teenagers. No job. They listen to this music, just, I don't know. It's like, I was like, I want to talk to them, but I was like scared. Say, man, they're going to say, are you what? But almost before I finish, I say, am I going to go to my bus stop? But I knew God is there. But you see this energy, like, I don't know. It's not their fault, but by design, they put this type of people in same place, and maybe they have qualification to have a job, but the job will never say yes. You know, many companies who pay very, very well in Canada, they have just 1 or 2 black. I repeat, the companies who pay very, very well, they have 1 or 2 black people. So they will never pointer des doigts comme on appelle doigts comme, oh man, they don't have black people there. But the low paid job, a lot of black. So people say, Elizabeth, you just, maybe they don't have qualification. Some job doesn't need qualification. Tell me in a post office what you need. I can do whatever they need, ask me to do. Take your letter, this, put here, and they pay me $25 an hour. But you're gonna have 1 or 2, 3 black people is done. It's not problem with the colleague, the app. Somebody who not own the post office, who own this system. Usually they put somebody who has knowledge. Who to put in, who to put out. How system, they are not stupid. They know more than average. That's why black people, when we cry a little bit, somebody they do very fast to do something because they don't want us to. If somebody, example, I'm go to the store and somebody say, "Oh, nigger," and I call him out, whatever. I never do that, but anyway. So they fire the manager. See, for us, we're gonna, oh, thank God they fired this manager. But is that really important? No. All the workers, no black is there. We are in the highest low income. We are the highest unemployment. People are saying, Elizabeth, this, you know what? It's their own fault because they put their ass down, they do nothing. No. Something going on. Somebody studies us like we never study ourselves. That's why people have a lot of frustration. So many black people end up in prison because of small things. Maybe frustration, but beat is there, I don't know. Somebody because of frustration, because of the food in the area. You know, the place I told you I was working, when I finished, it was a very good family. I have nothing to do with family. Everything was good. Job is good. Everything good. But when I get out the big door to go, not in the apartment, but in the area, I see like a lot. You work with like a lot. Black people doesn't have job. Black they are not like, they have chains, they have these things. I was like, what? They're here. Okay? They don't have job. So when you don't have job and you want things, maybe you're gonna do small stuff. No excuse for people do something, but the system is doomed for us. And well, I mean, university just give me something. University say they have a statistic. They are doing statistic. I never knew this. Yes, university says they're doing statistics, so they know like 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? So if 2 plus 1 equals 3, I say, oh my gosh, we have 4 last month. Why we have 3? So they need to put level up. If example, if prison they have 8% white people, 20% black, they need to reverse. I don't talk about it. It's not about white or black, but these people, I never knew this universe give me to me now. They have statistic. So they say, oh, why if they more white, why white people go more prison? Oh, maybe job. Where, which area? Time. They go fast to finish that problem. But if it's us, bring more. See, they need, because these people, they own this system, they are not stupid, so are us, but they have more knowledge they're not giving us to make a good decision. So it's our duty to put our remote control down and start to learning basic things. I'm talking about us black people. Basic things. You are right as person, as a human. This is our duty, not nobody duty. Even government in the bank too. I don't talk not the bank is in the pocket, cookie jar. That's why government always after election they talk about immigration. Oh, we need to do this. But they never, did you see, they never talk about immigration before election. Why? So people doesn't pay attention. We have a new prime minister. We have reviewed this one. Nothing changed. We need to stop the old bullshit, the opposition, new this. If somebody do good job, we need to let them. We need to see our own improvement. Like now we pay rent. Like I pay rent like no other. Like big junk. And the owner can put like more rent. And where is affordable housing for people? Somebody talked to me and say, Elizabeth, we just chatted. He can't afford $1,300. So government need to put their ass down, do this to help people. So for me, if government help people, I don't care. I can go 60 years in the power. We need to stop the democracy stupidity, especially in Africa. Okay. Anyway, that's another story. But government, people need to improve the life of Black people here. And we need to pay attention, Black people, what's going on in these institutions like prison, why we are more in prison. And people talk about, I know Charlie Cook talk about the fatherless, we don't have father. I don't know this study. I don't know much about not to having father contributing go prison. I don't know that of things, but we can't fix this father or not father because the system is not built for couple to stay in a harmony. So you can't blame women, you can't blame men. This is a system. Okay? So it's not a really easy task to grow up with a father and mother. Even people have kids, mother only or father only, they have a lot on their plate. For me, it's like they are really hero in their own life. This is, imagine you work, you come home, you have homework, you do this, you do this. Yeah. So I don't know about that, about a father, not father. I don't say it's not bad, important. Maybe we need to improve because we can fix that. Maybe we need to improve the relationship after separation. Maybe I don't know. This is not my subject. Is too deep. Maybe one day universe is gonna give me to talk about because I don't want to talk about something not given. Okay? No. Like I didn't want to talk about video today, but university just give me research, do this. Okay. I was like, this is guided. So you're gonna go direct to people who need. That my ego is in the play, you know. So anyway, so thank you so much, guys. Don't forget, Black people, learn a little bit. You are right. Learn a little bit what's going on behind closed doors, especially in prison. We need to educate these things because when you see, we need to have a little bit of some time. If you see somebody's, you can feel is innocent. Sometimes courtroom they allow people to go, so you can blog. We need to start blogging, Black people, about this is not vision black and white, but universe really show me how government really penalize Black people. Yeah, I forgot. I want to talk. Just remind me. Yeah, I talk about when I go out. This I wanted to talk about. I forgot. But when I finish working that job, I go out, and a lot of our kids over there and just sit there. Maybe they finish high school, they drop out. That's another story. But they don't have job, and so when I go waiting for the bus, sometimes I'm so hungry. I want to eat something, but they don't have store. They have like convenience store, and I don't really like convenience store more often. Okay, and convenience stores they have all this tasty food. So my point is, the more Black people area be careful and pay attention, the more they have no store nearby. This is by design, so we can have the food that not nourish our system, and if we're not nourish, you stay ignorant. Okay? So anyway, this is something I forgot to talk about. So anyway, Black people from now, I don't care where you are, start improving your knowledge. What is going on? I know it's black people now, but in the end, I believe in the end, we're gonna have open mind of black people, of white people, of Asian people, of anybody, American. We're gonna come together as one to fight this dark force. Fighting is uh, uh, in the way with our voice matter, not fight with a gun. I'm really not in gun. I don't think why we that why another story I'm gonna talk about maybe one day. They talk about peace or this bullshit. How come you're gonna have peace? They have like a company who do the guns, or they have I saw in the video they have a company who do the arms, big company, Hector and Hector. So when you gonna have peace? So is this people gonna close their factory? No. So is all this BS. You can have peace, so you need to shut down the company who make this type of weapon. See? So when people talk of peace or this, I just no. Why we keep fighting? It's no sense. Human do have mouth, and God give us the ability to talk. Sit together, finish the problem, done. They don't want. There are a lot of money. Yes, a lot. A lot of money. And this, the weapon factories, they own with people who really greedy. If they make it, maybe 100 million a year is not enough. I need 200 million. It's like always in the level. These people are greedy by design, so we never have peace. This is what a bullshit. Peace. My ass. See? Yeah, you know. And people are buying it. Their peace. Oh my God. They spend all this money, go there. Picture is this. Why? Why not sit in the Zoom and talk? The photo, who need to be in front, who need to be in the back. Hey, we go. It's a piece. A picture is all just black people. Forget all this. Take your farine, bake your cake at home and eat, and maybe pray or listen to music. Don't buy all this bullshit. The same people want a peace, the same people studying us to the core. Thank you so much.